Princess Diana versus Queen Elizabeth.
You reigned forever. What did you change? Nothing.
I built a commonwealth of 54 nations. What did you build besides headlines?
I walked minefields to ban landmines. That's real courage.
I served in World War II, fixing trucks under fire.
I hugged AIDS patients when others recoiled in fear.
I led a nation through war without raising a voice.
I modernized the monarchy with compassion. You stuck to protocol.
Protocol preserved tradition, something your headlines cannot rewrite.
I became the people's princess, a title you never claimed.
I became the queen of the people, earning it through 7 decades of service.
I taught the world to love freely and fear less.
I taught the world to endure quietly and stand tall.
I stood with homeless families at dawn, showing care where none existed.
I supported charities all my life, changing lives behind the scenes.
I reshaped the royal image. People smiled at the crown again.
I laid the crown's foundation. Without it, your image had nowhere to stand.
My sons carry my legacy. I made them heirs to courage.
My son wears the crown. I made him heir to duty.
At least I was authentic. I showed my flaws in my heart.
Authenticity doesn't excuse public drama.
Like Charles is with Camilla.
Families have issues. We handle them privately.
Privately, the world knew my pain.
Thanks to your interviews.
The whole world cried when I died.
You know I mourned for you too.
Queen Victoria versus Elizabeth II.
I made the world kneel to my crown. I reigned for 63 years and built the greatest era in history.
And I reigned for 70, through collapse, scandal, and war.
You let tradition rot and lost the dignity of empire.
I was tested by history, not just watched by it.
People remember you for what you lost, and me for what I became.
I wore the crown like a burden, and carried it through the darkest days of the empire.
You wore it like decoration. You just stood still, hoping silence would fix what leadership wouldn't.
Still, I outlasted every prime minister.
I kept the monarchy strong.
I modernized it, without losing the throne.
I brought civilization across the globe. You just handed it all back.
I granted independence. Respect lasts longer than forced rule.
You traded dominance for diplomacy.
I built trust and unity. You built resentment and borders.
My reign changed history.
Mine outlasted yours.
I gave Britain its golden age.
And still got more global respect than you.
I ruled an empire so vast, the sun never set.
And yet, the whole world bowed when I passed.
Queen Elizabeth I versus II.
I ruled solo, married only to the crown.
And I married into scandal, yet still held the monarchy together.
Your family scandals shame the crown.
Better than bejetting cousins to sleep at night.
You're the one who let my empire slip away.
And you couldn't even secure a bloodline.
My flag flew over every pirate-run sea.
I turned those same seas into trade lanes that feed millions today.
I crushed fleets. You watched the empire float away.
I decolonized peacefully. You called it conquest. History called it theft.
My reign was the golden age. England thrived under me.
Mine endured world wars.
I led through rebellion and foreign threats.
And I led through global collapse, scandals, and 15 prime ministers.
My name built the British Empire.
And I held it together while it crumbled.
You lost India, Africa, Hong Kong, and many.
I granted them independence and gained their respect.
I stayed single so no husband could share my power.
Balanced throne and family, raised 4 children. You should try it sometime.
I opened trade with the New World, filled our coffers with gold and spice.
I opened trade with the whole globe, boosted tourism and made Britain a top destination.
I ruled when women had no voice and made mine roar.
I ruled when women led nations, showed strength in unity, not just battle.
I was feared. When I died, an era ended.
And I was followed. Even as the world changed, And yet, when I left, the whole world bowed.
Queen Elizabeth II versus Camilla.
You ruined Diana's life and her boy's childhood.
I offered Charles companionship when she only offered public appearances.
Sneaking behind Diana's back was betrayal, not true love.
You bowed to Diana. I lost respect for you.
No, a thorn that pricked Diana's heart.
Those kisses built a king. Now I'm his queen.
Diana's light still eclipses your every step.
I'm here serving, not wounding ghosts.
Charity galas can't polish this guilt.
My actions outshine old scandals.
A consolation prize. As queen consort, that's all you are.
My resolve restored Charles's reign.
Every secret tryst spat on your duty.
Your blessing made me queen consort.
Cracks in the crown come from your love affair.
Duty drives me, not glory.
At times, I tolerated you, but I never trusted you.
Trysts made Charles whole. Now I'm his strength.
Masking your past doesn't earn respect.
Acceptance proves fractures heal.
Serving the crown or serving yourself first?
I've earned respect through service.
Diana's ghost haunts every fake smile you wear.
My presence serves Britain. I'm Charles's first choice forever. I am queen, forged in fire, crowned by time.
First choice? After breaking vows, you're forever tainted. My legacy outshines you.
I'm writing a new chapter. My efforts win hearts daily. I'm living and leading with Charles.
I wear legacy. Scandal wears you. The difference is eternity.